Okay, welcome to my 100% playthrough of base Ganymede. This is E1M5, and you can see from the stats we've got 261 enemies and 2 secrets. I find this a really challenging level to play. I've had to grind this a few times to get through it. I think particularly from a pistol start, just a lack of weapons and just managing ammo and managing health throughout, with some pretty challenging fights, including some kind of what I consider some RNG based fights. But let's have a playthrough and see how we go. So we've got some zombie men in the first room. Let's try and take them out. If we can, try and line them up to reduce their ability to shoot us or try and get them to kill each other. Then we're going to pick up some rockets. Avoid the rocket launcher because it spawns a trap until we're ready, which is now. Pick up the rocket launcher. 1 rocket for ye, 1 rocket for ye. And then switch over to the pistol and finish off the pinky. Okay, pick up the rockets in each of the alcoves here. We've got a medic kit over here as well. We might need that later, but I'll leave it there for now. And the last rocket here. We've got a barn behind the door. Typically takes 5 rockets to take it down. There we go. This room is very challenging. We've got a pistol and we've got a rocket launcher, which is not a great combination for this room. Lots of imps on platforms, lots of running around. The one gun we need really is the chain. Well, I love a shotgun, but there's a chain gun in there, but it's a secret, so we need to interact with a switch to reveal that. So let's start that process. If you see a cluster of imps together, throw a rocket at them. Otherwise, keep moving around a little bit. Oh, I was expecting to see barrels and imps there, but it seems like something happened to them already. Okay, let's move back over here. So there's a secret here. Let's interact with it. Now that I've interacted with that, it reveals the chain gun. So I've missed the pickup. Let's just run around again rather than trying to move over there. There we go. Okay, we've got a chain gun. Let's use it. Okay, I've left the imps on the other side there purposefully. I want to gather a few together and just see if I can use a rocket to damage them. Main reason is shells and bullets are just really scarce on this. So if you can, trade in a rocket for a load of shells, you should do it. Okay, so in case you missed it, let me just show you where that secret was. So over here, we've got this little recess. You can see a switch at the bottom. Interact with that. Run around this side, strafe jump across. This platform is lowered and the chain gun is on it. Once you pick that up, it's easier to deal with the room. Okay, we've got 2 lifts here. Let's get them moving. Each one has got a box of rockets and a stim pack. So let's pick up the rockets. I don't need the stim packs, let's leave them there. Okay, so I've got all these things. We can progress in this level in a number of ways. I like to start on this side to get the chainsaw as early as possible so we can manage our ammo consumption. We've got, I just heard a spider mastermind wake up. We've got 3 shotgunners. The dreaded gun switch. Let's deal with them, and then we've got 3 imps. So let's take the imps out. Okay, I want to run past everything here. It can be a little bit tricky, but I want to pick up the chainsaw. So let's run. Come on. There we go. Pick up the chainsaw and then run side to side back again. We've got some lost souls as well. Again, use the shoulder of the wall or the corner of the wall just to take them out. And get rid of the spectres as well. I really need to look into the render settings for PrBoom+ because the spectres are very, very hard to see in some of these environments. So both spectres are infighting at the moment. I think I'd prefer to deal with them before I leave this area, just in case they start roaming around the level. Take my time here. Again, using the shoulder of the wall to deal with the lost soul. Okay. Nothing like killing an enemy when there's already a projectile behind them. Okay, so we've gotten our chain gun. Oh, sorry, we've gotten the chainsaw and dealt with the roaming monsters there. So I'm actually going to back out of this area now and move over to the other side. We'll come back to that in a bit. 74 health, may as well go for the medikit to start. That's why it's there. Okay. So now we're going to progress into this room here. Some hit scan on the ground, some imps up high, and a couple of spectres roaming. Let's deal with them. Again, clusters of imps together. Feels like a rocket to me. Going to camp the doorway a little bit here. Not the most fun in the world, but it's a bit of a grindy level, so I need to be a little bit careful with it. Okay. See, there are more imps that we can collect together. Not sure that was the best use of rockets. Okay, so cleared out the imps here. When we go around the corner, we're going to see lost souls. Throw a couple of rockets at them, otherwise they eat up loads of your ammo. No harm with the infight as well. Okay. Stim pack, some chain gun ammo, rocket, pick up everything as you go. When we lower the lift here, we're going to have an imp, so let's deal with them and go up top. Okay, so there's an outdoor area there with the blue key. We're going to go and get that. Firstly, we're going to go out in the balcony here and kill 2 enemies on the other side. So, 1 there and 2 on this side, sorry. So, 3 shotgunners in total. There's an alleyway there we'll walk down later, and they'll be scamming us from up top if we don't. There's a medikit there as well, we should remember that in case we need it. Deal with shotgunners up top again, and 1 down here. Try and get a bit of infighting, would be nice, if the imps will fire. There we go. Let them get on with that. I can use the chainsaw then to reduce the health of the pinky. I like to use a couple of rockets here because we've got a wide formation of imps around the corner. 3 rockets or something into it would be nice. Then chainsaw to deal with this pinky. And back to the trusty shotgun to deal with anything that made it. Okay, so we've got some imps up on the ledge there, and we've got a Cacodemon and some lost souls. I like to get the imps and the Cacodemon infighting just to manage ammo and try and take out the lost souls as I go, because they're an absolute menace. Try not to shoot the Cacodemon, or it won't want to target you. You can use some of the trees and bushes and things to stop the charge of the lost souls if you want. I'll pick up some clips. And just deal with the lost soul here. There we go. Okay. So now we need some infighting. So let's bring the Cacodemon out. So I'm going to hang around this side of the map and bring it over. There it is in there. Just going to hide in here actually. Doing some dodging. Just try and get it to come over. And then swing around behind it and try and get it between you and the imps. Just missed those. Oops, that was a bad run. Okay, draw towards them again. Come on, imps. No. Oh, I think there's some infighting there. Okay, so let's get behind the Cacodemon and force some more imp fireballs in this direction. If we're lucky, the Cacodemon will hit the wrong imp that's infighting, and we'll get, we'll get more infighting occurring. Looks like we need to encourage them a little bit more. Yeah, so one of the imps is still infighting, but the Cacodemon is still a little bit far away and moving too much for the imp to hit. So let's draw it back in towards the imps a little bit more. I think it's been hit now. Oh, Not yet. There we go. Okay. So I know it's a bit tedious, makes the level a little bit longer, but as I said, like I've played this level a couple of times and ammo and health become a problem, so anything I can do to help with that, I'm going to do it. There we go. Last imp, time to take out the Cacodemon. There we go, all done. So we picked up the blue key from over here. Everything is killed in this area. We've picked up all the clips, so let's get moving. Nothing over there. We've picked up everything around here. We've got a stim pack. Let's pick that up. We've still got the medikit up there if we need that later. Okay, so that side is complete. Let's go back to where we were. We've got a pinky and a zombie man here. We'll just take those out while I'm passing. Just watch out for the fireballs on the other side, just in case you kill the pinky just as the fireballs are getting to you. Okay. Like to deal with this ledge. Okay, just be careful of the door opening there. You can get sniped in the back. Okay, just take a step back and see how I'm doing. Okay, still have an imp up here I'd like to get rid of. Don't mind taking out things to come through the door. Makes life a little bit easier later. Whenever you're dealing with hit scan, having distance can be helpful. Okay, so we've kind of removed stuff there. I think the pit is the next area I'm going to try. So there's a trap in here, everything locks up behind us. So let's walk in here, pick up some ammo, pick up the radiation suit. Let's snipe the imps off the ledge. We're going to spawn in a spider mastermind, which is very difficult to deal with. But also monsters will spawn in with it, so just be careful they don't block your path to shooting the spider demon. So I was actually moving towards it as we went, because if you stop shooting the spider mastermind, it can end up doing quite a lot of damage. So we still have the suit. Let's pick these up. You can see here we were blocked in, so we can't get out. And the switch here is what, the switch that's hidden behind them is what lets us out. So that's that trap dealt with. So I think we can move into this next area. Okay, lots of hit scan in here, so just be a little bit careful with it. Okay, what I tend to do is just run into the room and try and make a space for myself. Not the best of ammo, so it's good to kind of pick some stuff in the doorway as well. Okay, so I've killed things there. Hit scan here, so let's start taking it out. Okay, so I think that's enough. It's probably them all, but it's close enough. I think a rocket over there, just to help deal with reducing the enemy count over there. We've got two imps, let's take them out here. So now we've got a little bit of a foothold in this area as well, which is nice. Okay, let's leave the medikit for now. I'm actually going to go over there to that ledge because it's a secret. I think we've got a zombie man roaming around here. There we go. Okay, so let's move over to that ledge for our last secret. So the first one was the chain gun, and the second one is just here now. So this is where we killed the zombie man earlier. This is the ledge where we just fired the rockets. So if you can jump onto that ledge. And I can't. So let's just do that again. Back up here, in the door, and around here. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Pick up all the plasma and rocket and that before you jump down. While you still have the radiation suit, I would spawn in some enemies here. So just run across there, then run back again. We've got a cacodemon at the back, so we're going to have to deal with them in a minute. Okay. There's our cacodemon. Okay, so they're all done. Might actually do, just run back here quickly as I run out and just pick up the last bit. It's a couple of clips from the ground there. Okay, so we've got a stim pack here and a clip, so let's pick those up. I'm just going to go up top here. I'm going to use the chainsaw. We've got lost souls and some specters, so let's take them out to with the chainsaw to preserve some ammo. So hog a corner, hop out and deal with them. I'm on Spectre. Okay. Shotgun, 4 shells. Okay, we're gonna spawn out some imps here, so let's do that. Okay, I think that's everyone. So they just come out from a couple of closets around this room. So again, pick up all the ammo, pick up the chain gun there, a little bit of health. And let's get ready to move into the next section. Okay, so we're going to hop across here where the cacodemon came out. Open this up, deal with the hit scan with the imps. Clear out this room. We're going to get a pinky coming towards us to get the chainsaw ready. Okay, use the chainsaw to take down the pinky. Again, just conserving ammo. Pick up all the items around the room that you can. We'll see down here that we've got a barrel and we've got lots of imps. So let's use that to help. And then come down and clear this area. Ooh. Killed an enemy and received a fireball. Okay, pick up the items there. We're going to get some shells over here, which is nice. And we're going to trigger this. It's going to open a wall on the other side with lots of hit scan. And it's going to reveal a couple of cacodemons and some lost souls. I like to keep a rocket launcher ready in this area to try and deal with the cacodemon. 2 rockets is normally fairly good for a cacodemon. If it hasn't died, a couple of bullets will do it. And deal with the lost souls, and then try and get them out of the way before the next caco comes. And then 2 rockets for that as well. Wasted a rocket. Never nice. Okay, now that those are out of the way, let's run to the far side and hug the wall. 1, if you run past, you're revealing yourself to the hit scan, so it'll encourage them to shoot each other. And 2, it's a safe space to camp. So whatever's left, take it out with the chain gun. Unfortunately, you can't get to there to pick up any ammo or weapons that are dropped. And then pick up the yellow key and all of the bits and pieces around. Okay, so now we've got the blue key and the yellow key. So run across this to avoid taking damage. Strafe run. Finish this area, so all back out here. Okay, so this is kind of the center room of the level. We came out of this room at the beginning of the level. We went through that door and completed that area. That's where we had the imp and the zombie man. We finished that and found the secret. This is where we picked up the chainsaw. So this door here is the last one left. Okay. Before I take it, just gonna see if I've got any health left. So I think it's worth stocking up on health before the next part of this. It is pretty challenging. And I think I've got a medikit left up here in a balcony. So let's grab that. Okay, so this balcony actually overlooks the area we're going now, so we're going to go down there next. So sorry for the detour, but I've died there before, so I'm trying to keep my health up. Okay, so hit scan first. Don't really want to hit the barrels, so just being a little bit careful with that. Let's take out the imps. Nothing too challenging here. Okay. Shells, I can pick those up. We've got imps around the corner. I'm going to use the barrels to damage them. Don't want the plasma gun. Okay, it should be an imp up top. I don't think I killed them. There we go. Okay, so this area is cleared out. Pick up everything you can as you go. Picking up plasma there, which is going to be really, really useful for us. Okay, next section, going to flip this switch and it's going to reveal a couple of barons in there. Going to try and use the barrels to damage them first, and then use a couple of rockets where I can. Just get past them. Don't really like using the plasma because it's very valuable, but don't really like a couple of barons in a narrow hall either. Okay, so let's pick up any bits and pieces here. We've got a stim pack there, but we don't need it. Okay, so we're going to flip this switch to lower those pillars. Now we've got a couple of traps in here that are a bit of a nightmare. One is a sea of pinkies, so let's get that one going. Don't get them trapped behind you. Try and get one at a time if you can. It's not always easy. They can also bite you, so I don't have a good technique for avoiding bites, but it's gone well so far. Okay, that was pretty good. The next bit is pretty RNG heavy. It's not a nice bit at all. We're going to run in here. Those pillars are going to come up again. We're going to be trapped in. We're going to run to the back, pick up the radiation suit. We're going to get a baron that spawns in here on the side and protects the switch. That switch allows us to get back out again by lowering the pillars again. So going to run in there, deal with the enemies that come in with the plasma, try and lower the baron out, hit the switch, and then get back out here. That's the plan. Let's do it. Okay, so we're back out. And lots of fighting there. Let them fight a bit. Just working my way back down the hall as I take those enemies out. So that looks pretty good. That looks pretty cleared. So you can see the switch there we used to get out. That's a bit RNG heavy. Not a big fan of that section. Again, I'm going to go and quickly heal up. Because if you're not careful, there's a couple of RNG fights around that, you know, can sink your health pretty quickly. Okay, that's enough. Just say quickly as well, the red door here is the exit, but we don't have the red key yet. So we're going to progress into this area. We've got lost souls, so get the chain gun ready. Take them out. There's a couple of imps as well, just be careful with them. going to switch over to the shotgun for them. Again, using the corner of the wall or the door frame to block the Lost Soul attack. Okay. Sneaky Lost Soul. Okay, so when we come in here, there's an imp hiding in here, so just be careful. Get them out of the way first. Okay. Up here we've got a Spectre hiding in the closet. Let's chainsaw them. Good. And we pick up the last bits and pieces here. Health is pretty good, so I'm going to just progress into the next part of this. Would prefer some more shells. I've said before, it's tight on this level. Blow up the barrels to take out those pinkies. I would say take this part slowly. You're not under any real threat here. Most of the enemies are kind of contained in their own areas for this section. Just take them out. Okay, so let's run in here, pick up some ammo. Don't dwell. We've got some imps over here somewhere. There's nothing around to immediately threaten us except the imps, so just take the imps out as they emerge. Okay. If you feel like it, you could always change to the chainsaw. I like to just hug the corner here, take on one at a time. Come on, there we go. Okay, you can hear loads of spectres screaming in there, mad to come out and say hello. Before we get them, is it worth taking out those imps? Probably not. Let's leave them there. No, let's take them out because they can snipe us in a minute. Oh, poked out a bit too far there. Okay. Okay. So that's where we are. Also, we've got some imps on a ledge up here. No harm in taking them out now. They're of no particular use, so let's just get rid of them. Pick up all the items here, because you will be needing them. Okay. So this is a really challenging part. We're going to go up here, we're going to flip a switch, we're going to get a cyber demon that emerges from that door, and we're going to get loads of spectres coming out of there, and we're going to get some cacodemons coming over from this side. Let's get rid of the spectres as quickly as we can, and then use the cyber demon to try and take out the cacos. And then once everything is done, grab the radiation suit and hop down and deal with the cyber demon. That's the plan. Sounds easy, but it's not. Okay, so let's flip the switch. Forgot about the spectres and just launched a rocket into them. That was pretty silly. Not something I would recommend. Let's heal up really quickly and grab some bullets. That was a proper cringy moment. Apologies for those who had to watch that. Let's get the cyber demon shooting some rockets. And now its splash damage gets the cacodemons. Okay, is that all the cacos? You could use the cacos to try and distract the cyber demon. It's not what I've done here, but it could be done. Cyber demon shoots 3 times, so if it starts shooting, just taking a little bit off the cacodemon there, or sorry, off the cyber demon. Got to grab the radiation suit, which I'd forgotten to do, and see if I can start fighting the cyber demon again. Just strafing slowly as I go. There we go. That's worked out well. Deal with the cacodemon. Okay. Still have the radiation suit, so just get in quickly, grab the red key, flip the switch, flip the second switch, door opens and we emerge from here. This is quite a challenging area. I do think there's no better way really than jumping down with a radiation suit and taking the cyber demon head on. Just strafe round slowly. It fires 3 times. Once the third rocket moves past, strafe the other way. For me, there was a little bit difficult at times where the auto aim was taking up the cacodemon instead of the cyber demon, but we managed to get through that, so I'm pretty happy with that. As I say, a very challenging level. We've got all kills, all secrets. We've got the red key, final door. What could go wrong? Don't forget the lost soul. Okay, so that's a very, very interesting level for me. Really enjoyed that. I have to say, I found it very challenging. It's taken me a bit of grinding to get there. Typically, silly things like getting sniped or just running a little bit low on health or running a little bit low on ammo. But a really fun level, nonetheless, and one I think I'll come back to in the future to play again. So, see you in the next one. So we're doing pretty good with this so far. At the end of this, there is a chainsaw. Just because ammo is tight, I'm going to try and run past some spectres, pick up the chainsaw, run back again, trying to get out of the way of everything, unsuccessfully. So that wasn't particularly good. But we've got some lost souls, we've got some pinkies, and we've got little ammo, so the chainsaw can be really helpful. Let's take out the imps on the ledge. Okay, so that's them all gone. Once they're gone, pick up the plasma. We'll get a spawned in cyber demon. Spider mastermind. So let's get rid of the spider mastermind. You'll get other enemies teleporting in around you, so make sure you keep close to the spider mastermind. Okay, so we need to pick up the plasma, spawn in a spider mastermind and kill the spider mastermind. While you're killing the spider mastermind, other enemies are going to spawn in, so just be careful they don't block your ability to target the mastermind. This is always the nerve-wracking bit. So unloaded quite a lot of plasma there, but the cyber demon's still going. Let's try that again. Got a little bit of blast damage as well, which is undesirable. There we go. Okay, so quite happy with that. Health is pretty low, which is not good, because I need to get into some switches in here. So very easy to get trapped and to die. But I don't have health anywhere. Also, that switch in there is very painful to access because it's blocked by lots of little objects. You need to click 2 switches to get out. So let's go for it.